Okay guys, here is how I want you to cut an apple to get ready to peel it in this class. This is the way I have found it to be easiest. You of course should have a green cutting board out. You will have your apple. You need a chef's knife and a paring knife for this job. I've already rinsed the apple with cold water, taken the sticker off, so I'm ready to cut it. We're going to cut it into slices just like we did a few weeks ago when we practiced with the apples. So with your chef's knife, you set the apple on in and going from top to bottom, you're just going to push down through the apple and cut it in half to begin. You should use your non-dominant hand on top. It should be nice and flat, and you can kind of push down on the blade so you have your two halves, okay? Then you put your halves onto the flat edge, and you should cut along the core, so the long ways, and I want you to cut it into at least four slices, possibly 6. Notice my knife is straight up and down. I'm not going at an angle or doing anything weird like that. So straight up and down with your knife to make your slices. I'll work as quickly as possible. Okay, I'll just give you the example here with this half of an apple. Of course, you need to get the core out of the apple. We don't want the seeds in there. So you can either lay it on its side, and with your chef's knife, you can cut the core out like that. Or if you are comfortable with the paring knife, you can use the paring knife to take the core out as well, okay? For this recipe this week, we need the peel off of the apple, and then we need it cut into a small dice. So you have 2 options for taking the peel off. You will need to use the paring knife for both options. If you're comfortable with the paring knife and you've used one before, you will hold the apple with the skin facing towards you, okay? And you hold the knife blade down on the blade. Your pointer finger should be kind of wrapped around it, and your thumb goes on the other side. You will actually use this thumb as a guide, and you just put the blade up underneath the skin, and just nice and easy, you start to pull the skin off, okay? You should never force the blade. If it gets stuck and you can't get it to go, you should pull the blade out and start over. It should be nice and slow and smooth, so that you're not forcing the knife, because then you could slip and cut yourself, okay? Your other option, if you're not comfortable using the paring knife in that way, is to leave the apple down on its side on the cutting board and simply cut around the peel and get it off of the apple that way, okay? Of course, keep your peels separate away from the part of the apple we're going to use in the recipe, okay? And then I want it cut into a small dice, so either with the paring knife or with the chef's knife, you will cut the apple into a small square, sort of like that, okay? That's actually 2 right there, okay? That's kind of our end goal, what we want it to look like.